I would like to share the Willow System with you. This is a treatment, but also a support, life support and relationship support system for everybody who wants to take their life and themselves, their relationships, their life purpose to the next level. So from the very early age on, I thought, I don't understand, I'm so confused. Everybody tells me something else about how life should be, how I should be, what I should believe in, what's truth and what is not truth. So I decided, I don't want that confusion anymore. I want to find something that gives me truth on the highest level, what I define as highest level, that gives me guidance, that gives me clarity, the opposite of confusion, and that gives me security that comes from within. And I thought, you know what, Rita, you can't be so different than anybody else. When you don't find something where you feel picked up, when you feel down, where you need help, there might be more people who have the same issue. I felt like the person that I am, you know, with my needs and with my personal story and where I come from, was not included at all. It was so general. And if I'm lucky, I fit into the box. But I was not so lucky, I didn't fit into the box at all because I was stubborn. This is the side effect, you know, of being German. But I was really, my motivation was, there has to be something that connects you with this person who is in need when you are a practitioner or a therapist. We didn't learn it because we learned a lot of good stuff, as you know, the training in German as a physical therapist or as a naturopath is very good. I must admit, it's very good, yeah. But it was all too technical, yeah. The diagnosis and how you deal with the diagnosis. You know, you were the knee patient, yeah. You were the one who had depression. I beg your pardon. I don't want to be the one who is identified with a disease. Where does that take me? Does that take me to the disease or out of it? No, it attaches me even more. So the journey was pretty clear from the beginning. No, you can learn all this stuff, but you don't want to do it like that. Yeah? No, and I didn't know what came up at that time. I only knew not like that. What do we have in common? What does everybody who comes to get some support of any kind, no matter if it's physical or relationship or maybe even spiritual, what do we all have in common? We all have a body, so we all have a physical level where things take place. We all have an emotional, energetic level, a mental level, a systemic level, which is the relationships and the environment, and the soul level, right? And when we have pain, all the levels are a part of it. And also when we need solutions, all the levels are a part of it. The solution for the problem is mostly not on the same level where the problem manifests, right? You see, so how do you get there? So when you don't want to just treat the symptoms, you have to find a way to get either to the root causes or to the solutions somehow. And if they are on a totally different level, how do you get there? And this is what I want to explore with you tonight. How do I get there? And because I can talk to you as much as I want, and you can believe it or not, you know, I think that's not so impressive. I think when you really want to go further, and if it's just a small step or a big, big, giant leap, you know, you need to experience something. Because when you experience it, your whole system makes a totally different attachment than it did before. Maybe a positive attachment to something that was negative before. I think nowadays we need also people who listen, who ask questions, and who are there for the individual person, and who really mean it. And I want to invite you, this is your evening, that you can take out whatever you want. There is nothing that we don't do, yeah, except for a few things maybe, but you wouldn't do that anyway, yeah. But I hope so, yeah. And I can always say no, like you can always say no. But I would like to ask you to, who would like to be a volunteer, who would like to be here and just try something, change something in your life, no matter what. If it's health, if it's something else, it might be a very small subject. And I promise you, we don't go anywhere where it's embarrassing, you know, when you can always stop and say, you know, I don't want to share in front of the group, yeah?